think I'd like to also have people send me if they've had dreams of this disaster when they were younger. I've had a couple of people contact me, and I've had a couple, and I'd like to read some of them and see if there's a pattern to this thing. One person, a girl that lives here in Florida, I won't say who her name is, she told me one, and one thing she said stuck out. It was actually pretty important.
Hello and welcome to our first video on this channel. It is also a response to what you just saw before from Douglas. Just a little bit of a background. I am going to leave a link to my personal blog and my personal channel where you can find more information about me. Just quickly, I can tell you that by society standards, I am apparently intuitive, channeler, and experiencer. So that's the terms. I don't really like them because I understand the principles behind this. It took me a while, and through exploring further and further, I was trying to go more of the route less Ingo Swan. I wanted to know the scientific principles behind what is happening to me. Why am I having those visions? Why am I out of body? Why am I receiving those information? What's the purpose of that? At some point, I was even thinking that maybe I am some kind of part of experiment that nobody explained that to me, but that's not the case. So let's move on. I'm going to produce a series of what was presented to me. I already made a video. It was very rough video. It was just not prepared, not rehearsed or whatever. And some things from that video need to be corrected. So this time, this is the part one where I am focused only on the first part that was presented to me. So shortly after, I already was involved in study of parapsychology, paranormal, subtle energies, and all the stuff that is associated with that. I was presented with the first vision. I am going to show you images, and I am gonna explain to you what was happening at that moment when I had this presented to me. All those elements that were presented to me, they have every element means something, and what is coming my way, it's not like a conversation that I am sitting here and there is another guy on the other side and explaining to me stuff. I have many symbols given, and then I need to figure out what's the story behind it, how to translate that, how to make sense out of this. Many of that stuff you probably are aware. People are talking about the archaic symbols and all this stuff from ancient times. Not necessarily is that all correct, but pretty close. That, you know, some elements, they mean something, and then when you put them all together, then you have a story or some kind of message that it was presented to you for specific reason. So let's move on, and I'm going to show you those images. Unfortunately, this whole video was much longer than 15 minutes, and YouTube did not allow to upload the whole thing more than 15 minutes. Therefore, I had to split this video into parts. You are at the end of part 1A, and I do continue this in part 1B. So welcome to watch the next part, please.